Hey Blue Five, what's going on? How you been? Am I only gonna have you for like 5 minutes? Hey Mark, what's going on? Can you guys hear me good over the music? Is the music too loud or? Love it when you do that, Blue Five. Thank you. Thank you for always posting my music link. I'm here trying to come up with new tracks, new music. I mean, I've already released like two as of recently, maybe like 2 weekends in a row. But good to see you, man. Good to see you and Mark. Everybody else that's coming in there, show some love. Hit that like. And yeah, I know. I know. Man, you don't have enough time for some lying, man. But it's all good. Hopefully everything is well with you. And with work. Oh, you're packing. You're still packing? Man, I feel like it's been like more than a week since you've been packing. Well, how's that going though? Was everything good? You almost settled? I mean, ready to go and ready to be settled in the new setting, in a new environment, away from madness. What's up, homie? What's up, native gamer? I'm just looking at FFIE right now. Currently, I don't know why I'm using Weeble, but I guess. Oh wow! I mean, that's crazy. FFIE though, it was definitely a nice swinging opportunity. You feel me? Like, if I would have known, shoot, that would have been a nice nice scalp, you know, going in and then coming out and coming back in and back out. Feel like a shaved space monkey ready for lunch. Well, did you shave yourself? You feeling light? How are you doing, native gamer? How's everything so far? Maybe something like that. Oh, look at that. 20,000. 12,000. 44,500 shares. You see these orders here? 20,000. Live in action as we're approaching the end of after market hours trading. Look at these blocks. 2,000, 1,800, 1,700. And it's still at $1.80. That was interesting to see. Look, 6,000 shares. I wonder what this was all about. 20,000, 44,500, 12,000, 20,000. Got some more orders here, but it's still stuck at 180. It's like they're really trying to bring it back down. Look at that, 30,000, 3,000, 1,000. Yeah, now they're trying to. Oh my God! Look at this. It's a freaking block of orders. Is it the shorts like closing their position? Is that what it is? I have no idea, bro. To be honest, because I don't really look at the time and sales like that, but it's quite interesting, like just to see like what they're up to and what they're doing. This is a sea of freaking red on the time and sales for sure. Look at this. Look at this block. Look at this block right here. 3,775, 1,208, 48, 3,950, 6,000, 3,000, 30,000, 2,500. Wow. Can anybody in here? Does anybody in here know or like look at time and sales and figure what these block orders are all about? Because those are so many and a lot of them big orders too, but still managed to stay at or just under $1.80 for FFIE. Because I mean, if you look at it, oh shoot, that's a secret. Because if we look at it, if we look at it from the large time frame, let's see. I feel, man, for some reason, I feel like it has sort of like a pennant forming in a way. I don't know if you guys can agree with me on that, but even like the what is this? Oh, the 9-day SMA, how it took a dip, but then it started to consolidate and kind of try to pick itself back up. And I mean, it could go either way. It could retest the 9-day at 168 and try to bounce from here and complete the pennant and break out, or it can just continue on the sell off until it probably reaches back to like $1. But if it's gonna consolidate for the remainder of the days this week, who knows? Maybe we could get another round of breakouts. But let's talk about Peggy, because you just mentioned it. Native. Wait, did you mention Peggy? Wait, was it Mark that mentioned Peggy? I know one of you guys were mentioning about Peggy before. Not only Peggy, but I was also looking forward to Lucy giving some action. So you got Peggy, and then you got Lucy. Lucy's looking a little bearish. I think it's I think she's bleeding a bit. You know what I'm saying? But on the other hand, we'll take a look at Peggy and see what's up with that, because Peggy, you're in Peggy? Is that what you're saying, Mark? You better not be saying that in front of your wife, though. Just letting you know. I'm just joking. You got me bugging in the shower? It wasn't me. I think Peggy is up to something, though, for sure, just by looking at the trend. But damn, already blew 5. Well, your appearance here is appreciated all the time, even if it's for 5-10 minutes, man. Thank you for always stopping by and hanging out, and yeah, hopefully when the time comes and you're fully settled, when you officially move in to your new place, and then you could just chill for a little bit longer, and then share some good shit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you be easy, man. You take care of yourself. Thought to call at night. I said it in front of my wife and she laughed. That's why I married her. She always laughs at my jokes. That, you see, such a perfect married couple, man. I respect it, and I am inspired. I am inspired. Hoping to definitely have the same thing too as well. So yeah, man, I'm happy for you guys for sure. But just don't mention about Lucy, okay? Lucy, she's bleeding a lot, right? Just terrible. Anyways, let's see how we look at on the daily. Daily, definitely, wow, it definitely picked up some steam, and trading right over this last daily candle here. on Friday. Um, crazy volume too. We have here a volume of 369.22 million shares traded today compared to Friday's, which was 219.25 million. Just know that the average volume in the 30-day range is 89.64 million. So definitely a lot more shares than average. You got a market cap at 18.23, with the shares float only being 91.84 million. Tina, like Tina Turner. Rolling, rolling in the river. Rolling. Hold it. Not for nothing. Oh, Tina Marie. Damn, I don't even know who that is. My bad. I think this is, man, this is looking pretty cool though. I like this setup. Honestly, this has a nice setup. This can actually continue doing an uptrend here and give itself a little breakout, passing over potentially 22 cents and facing the next level at 25 cents resistance. If the volume continues to explode in the way it's been doing today, I think that Peggy might have a lot more energy and a lot more momentum to bust through and reach new day highs. We can look at the we can look quickly at what the borrow fee is, the cost to borrow. Let's see how that's like. And as of right now, oh, isn't that funny? Oh, so the cost to borrow fee is actually a little bit higher than it was last week, from 16.81% to 24.3%. And there was this one, literally, what was this at 11:45 at night on Friday? There was only one share available to borrow. That's hilarious. Let's take a look at the daily chart and see how that look right now. How did that looking right now? Ooh, you got a nice gap here to fill. Back to the upside. I didn't notice that until now. So we got all this here, all this gap, and we're talking about a gap that can be from 30 cents all the way to 44 to 45 cents in that range. And it looks like it could respect that area of interest and reach, I feel like it could reach 25 cents, but anything over that, then we have all this potential to break out and fill this gap for sure. So if people start to recognize and acknowledge Peggy and what she's trying to do, I'm pretty sure they'll want to gang up and go on top of Peggy and give her a nice push to the upside. not to sound in that type of way, but you get the point. But look, even on the 8-hour chart, which I don't usually show up on here, has a nice breakout here on the RSI, nice little curl up, and even here too as well. Looks like there's more momentum on the the Elliott wave. Um, the 9-day SMA and the 50-day SMA here looking bullish as it's approaching the 200-day SMA. Looks great, yeah, definitely looks great. I don't usually look at the 8 hour, but this is definitely a nice setup here playing out. And as we look at the lower time frames, as we get a little more in depth and seeing how this looks like, they all look great, in my opinion. Of course, it's not financial advice. And, Peggy has been entered. So just watch out for Peggy. All right. Any signs of bearish movement? The last support was probably about 13 cents, in my opinion. So if it comes back down, then 13 cents could be the loading phase, and then try to hit back up. But other than that, most of the time frames are showing Peggy that she is uh, primed up, marinating, and ready to blow. Anyways, my wife said you're not balls deep, but you're deep in Peggy. Yeah, I can say something like that. Plus, if I keep talking about Peggy like that, I'm pretty sure somebody else wouldn't appreciate it, because she's gonna wonder why I'm trying to get balls deep into Peggy, and that's not the case. She knows I love her. Hold on. Let's see what GME is doing right now. Currently in overnight trading, which officially started at 8 p.m. and doesn't end until 4 a.m. Eastern time when pre-market opens. So as of right now, what GME is looking to want to do in this situation, right at this moment, I believe this line is the 8-day moving average, and it had crossed just below. It death crossed under the 50-day moving average. Kind of looks like it did a head and shoulders. So most likely when you see that, it's bearish, of course. We would unfortunately have to see a pullback for GME and try to retest the 200-day moving average at, I guess that's like 2150 to 2175, around that area. If not, if it fulfills and comes down a lot more, then we have that baseline at $20 as support, and if it retests that level, then we could potentially see some type of a bounce and then coming right back over, or they can decide to pull, whatever the case is, because we don't know what's happening on the other side. This could change at any given point, and we'd see a random pop to the upside. So stand keyhole. What? I got a notification that this is a stream about pegging. Can you confirm? Yeah, we're pegging Peggy. We're pegging Peggy right at this moment. Things are getting pretty tight for sure, and she's ready to pop. All right, so that is the little update there for GME. as of what we're seeing, and excuse all the crazy lines here, these levels, but as we get a little closer, we could tell that GME did bounce off this level and respected and bounced from 1894, which was the low of this candle, which was the low of the day, and bounced right back over to then see closer to towards the end of market day. We had this crazy little rally that GME pulled off here, just at 345, and a massive green engulf candle, which was pretty much a good 3 million in volume. So either somebody was covering, who knows if somebody or a whale just dumped a lot of money into GameStop. There could be a lot of reasons, and that's just speculation. And of course, it's just my opinion. But the way that this thing just popped, I thought for a moment that this was too good to be true, that perhaps this momentum here would continue on and rally until we would hit $27 during after hours today. But this thing cut off here at just about 24 and change, maybe 24.50, and then started to pull back just a little bit and close. Actually closed in the negative, unfortunately. So claw the lion like. We have definitely been pounding on Peggy for the last few minutes. Oh God. My opinion, GME is done after the 45 million share BS. I think this was pretty much like where it finished. So anything that's been being bought back up and all this action that we see, it looks like somebody just definitely scooped up a lot of shares and started buying in this area, in my opinion. So I feel like this is just that could be an indicator of the whole offering just officially done with it. So, but then again, anything can change. Still trying to see if GameStop could respect this little trend line that I drew here and bounce off from here. But if it doesn't fulfill that, and it does nice head and shoulders, then we can fall below and try to hit around 21 or 20.50 around there. Or we could hit $20 as the major level of support before another bounce happens. That's just me. And then speaking of that, speaking of GME, then you got AMC, which pretty much runs on the same algorithm if you haven't noticed yet. If we look back and forth between AMC and GME, see? Kind of having the same thing going on here with the rip here after 3:45 p.m. Eastern Time, and then getting cut off, which I felt like if it would have continued, like GME going to 27, then AMC would have definitely went up to $5 easy. In my opinion, since I've seen the way that they both move, that would only be the only case scenario, because they like to do that. And I would think that if GME pulls back a little bit more during overnight trading, the AMC would do the same thing during pre-market and pull back just a little bit and retest that 200-day SMA at 460 and consolidate from there, and then probably try to pick itself back up. I mean, I get that. There's no wrong answer to what you could do with AMC and GameStop. I know there's a cause. I know there's there's a movement and then and what they believe in, and I get it. I am in it too. I believe in the whole play. I believe in the whole mass and all that stuff. But there's no wrong answer. Or you just not just being non-biased about it and playing both sides. That's just my opinion. You know what I'm saying? You want to play it going down? You can do that. You want to play it moving going up? You can do that too. As long as you're making money, right? That's the whole point of the market. That's right. Peace, love, happy times to all. Love and respect is all we got. As long as we're all in this together and helping everybody out and making sure that we are all in the same boat, that no one is lost, and we're able to take advantage of these opportunities, even if it's short term or long term. You got to take advantage for sure. All right, so that being said, that's the case right now for AMC and GME. We would have to wait and see what happens as we are looking at GameStop now down 3.76%, 3.80% live. And again, now if this continues, then we would then consider GME respecting that pattern of the head and shoulders and continue the sell off until it reaches around the $20 range, until it tries to hit a bottom, in my opinion. So would you associate boners with TUP? We'll talk about TUP in a few moments. But you could definitely put some bones in that top. All right, Mark R. off to work. Be listening, but might not be able to text or say bye. Never say bye. Say hasta luego. All right, you drive safe, and yeah, I'll give my best. I'll give it my all right now and tell you what's going on. So now that you mentioned TUP, we'll take a look at TUP right now. Tupperware Brands Corporation. As we look at the daily, let's look at the daily real quick. And looks kind of familiar. Interesting. Let me look at Peggy real quick. Huh. Okay. Looks like there's a similar. Looks like there's a similar resemblance to how the pattern or the trend is looking like. But yeah, looking at this pattern for sure, we're definitely close to breaking over the 200-day SMA here on the daily chart. And of course, it looks like we have established a bottom for Tupperware since, well, we're not going to count last year, but let's see. For this year, the bottom was at 92 cents. So from 92 cents now to a close of $2. Looks like there has definitely been some type of action going on. Um, it looks like there was earnings today, so I don't know what happened there, but it looks like it's still holding on as the high of Tupperware was at around 269. The low was at around 181, but managed to come back up to $2, and then $2.10 in the after hours. So, which would give me the reason to believe that Tupperware is not done yet, and that it has the capability to try to continue its momentum to the upside and try to break out and retest that wick here, the top of the wick at 269. So somewhere between 270 and $3. You would probably see $3 if the momentum continues. But if all fails, and that also has something to do with the market conditions. But even if you see here on the 8-hour chart, surprisingly, we're really close to a golden shower cross, I meant to say, since you're here. And you can see it right there. I'm going to zoom in really close so you can actually see it right here, just at the cusp, just at that point of breakout, and for the 50-day SMA to cross over the 200-day SMA. So that could give us a bullish signal, and a potential for that trend up to 270, 283 bucks. Non-financial advice as the next target of interest. If we're looking for Tupperware, yes, we see that Tupperware. Wow, actually, hold on. Was I just seeing things? What did I just see? Wait a minute, hold on. Was I just seeing things, or did I see the actual same chart? Oh. Okay. Do you see something that's kind of similar? Like here at Tupperware, for example, after it came down a little bit and then bounced back over and started consolidating. A little like FFI did sort of like the same thing. Sold off, bounced back up, and then started consolidating. It's interesting how some of these small cap stocks have somewhat of a similar algorithm trading there. This could be something for sure. Maybe around a basket of these small cap stocks to probably rip it up and try to go for another round to the upside, which could be possible. But Tupperware, on the other hand, Tupperware looks like it's trending a little bit nicely. And if this is the case, and we reach $3, oof. Let's see. Got some nice volume here on the 2.5 strike, or $2.50 strike for the June 21st calls. And this is, of course, just observing. Not saying to buy, sold, or anything. This because I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. I hate saying that. I don't know why. But just being realistic here and finding a potential for, I feel like this could be a possible opportunity for sure. And by the way this is looking, $2, $3 strike. Looks like it's looking pretty decent. So for Tupperware, we gotta look at the other charts. Oh, we also gotta look at the cost of borrow fee and see if there is any changes for that. Stan Keel. Stan Keel. But yeah, it looks like the cost of borrow fee has been a bit neutral around the 13 range. 13.38% cost of borrow fees, and only available 100,000 as of a few hours ago. Hey Barbara, what's good? How's everything with you, Barbara? How was your weekend? How were the plays? Did you get anything good? Okay. Let's see. I'm just gonna keep going back and forth between GME and the other tickers just in case if any development happens. It's just in case if there's any type of development. That's what I meant to say. If we look at the hourly, hourly looks like a possible pennant formation here. Yeah, even if you go on the 30-minute time frame, looks good. You got this coming right back over, and then if this transforms and transitions to the green on the Elliott wave, then we definitely have that potential for Tupperware to cross over 220 perhaps, or 230, those possible levels of resistance. Heck, you can probably go for 250 to 260 if this momentum continues on. I'm glad, Barbara. It's good to hear. Sure. I'm here just wondering what's going on with all these small caps stocks just popping left and right. It's very interesting. Look at the 15-minute, and then 15 minutes is also giving you that confirmation as well for that potential breakout, right? Go to the top here, then the pennant, and then the breakout, and then for it to try to retest that level, like I said, 225, 230, around there. What I'm gonna do is, for reference, I'm just gonna take this here, and I'm gonna put it right over this line and call that to be the next area of resistance. For sure. I think Mark is off to work right now. At this time, I would say, what Cali time is 6:34. Oh, thanks, Mark. Ooh. Excuse me. Let's 5:34. Okay, so it's still midday. Still got a lot of time to go through. A blast from the past. Yes. Either someone else is streaming or it's a little quiet in YouTube land because there's only three of us technically here, and then unfortunately Zelly is not on because she's probably KO'd, and you know it's kind of not the same without her presence also. So but she's in dreamland, hopefully sleeping in peace, and hopefully she's sleeping good. But yeah, Tupperware is definitely on my watch. Moistly, are you in heavy Tupperware? And do you like to put boners in your tup? Hmm. Let's see. You know what I haven't discussed in a while, Mark, is OCGN. And wow, we had some barcoding action for OCGN today, which is interesting too. As we look at OCGN on the daily chart, we have an interesting development here in terms of the trend and how it's looking like here. Looks quite interesting as the Elliott wave is pretty much up in the green. But I'm wondering, because it had tested $2 last week, and the last time it did, it was on April 8th of 2024. So about a month ago, yeah. And so it actually tested 3 times around the $2 range. But as of right now, what I'm seeing, I don't know if this actually makes sense, but I don't want to draw this here. This might not be accurate. I'm just testing this out. See what I can do with it. Huh. What if? Maybe this is a little off. I don't know. Damn, I can't. It's hard to do channels. My God. Okay, what if this is? Okay, maybe. Huh. Oh gosh, I feel like I'm such a noob. What is this? I mean, depends on what's actually going on with OCGN, but let's see. You got some You got some claims on behalf of investors of OCGN. What is the news here? What's going on? I like Tupperware's burp pop top. You mean that little thing in the middle when you just pop it, and then when you squeeze it, it makes a burping noise? Okay, so it's a litigation partner, blah, 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 encourages investors who suffered losses exceeding $75,000 in Oxygen to contact him directly to discuss their options. Interesting. Um, Faruqi, a leading national securities law firm, is investigating potential claims against Oxygen. It reminds investors of the June 10th, 2024 deadline to seek the role of lead plaintiff in a federal securities class action that has been filed against the company. If you purchased or acquired securities in Oxygen between May 8th, 2020 and April 1st, 2024 and would like to discuss your legal rights, call Faruqi partner John Wilson at blah 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 blah. This is not sponsored. Alright, I'm just reading what's stating here. I'm not gonna read the rest of here because it looks like there's something that was involved with the Form 8K, and maybe investors was not happy with it, and the 10K too as well. It's just a mess. But the fact that Oxygen has been, kind of like been in this upward channel, leads me to believe that it's trying to retest once again the $2 level. If we break over that, see baby Jesus, maybe we could hit 220 as the next level of resistance here and finally get out of that $2 level and stay above, which would be pretty nice. And if we look at it from the larger time frame, you can see, oh wow, man, we look at it from the weekly. From the weekly, it looks pretty. Looks very pretty. Yes. Maybe, yeah. Yeah, because look at how the 9-day SMA is looking, and looks like it's continuing to the upside. And then you got the 50-day SMA too as well, following that trend. So maybe it's looking to do a cup and handle. Let me see something. I guess this could be the cup, and then this could be the potential handle, and then breakout. That looks weird. I'm not gonna ask what that looks like, but all it needs to break is $2, and then from there is Gucci. The bearish case scenario, this falls back to 160 and tries to consolidate again. That sounded more like a wet juicy fart than a deep burp. Yeah, I couldn't replicate a burp sound even if I try to do it, but I'm pretty sure that would hurt my throat, which is weird. Sometimes for some reason I like how the 8-hour chart presents itself in the chart, because it actually looks a lot more established and looks like it's following with that trend, and it looks strong overall. So I guess OCGN has the potential for sure. Not financial advice, but just stating my opinion, of course. I actually breaking news, Bitcoin is now over $70,000 per coin. Unbelievable. The last high of Bitcoin as of 8:15 in the evening was $71,958 per Bitcoin. It looks like it's topping out just a little bit, unless it's going for another breakout. But if this is the case, mind you, Bitcoin halving event happened last month, literally around this day, I think on the 20th of April, or I don't know if it was the same week, but that took place, and all of a sudden now you see just this uptrend and price action for Bitcoin is just continuing to go up. And what if maybe we start continuing to hit new all-time highs for Bitcoin and hit 72,500 before this week is over. That'll be crazy. That'll be insane. That means all the miners, the miner stocks like Mara, Riot, CleanSpark, Iris or IREN, or I knows what other miners we have going on right now. But look at this. This thing was up. Mara was up 14.76%, and it looks like it could keep going to $24 if Bitcoin continues to rally. And if we look at Mara, I think Mara trades on the 24-hour market, if I'm not mistaken, and it looks like, okay, so it looks like it does. It does. So it's currently at 22.78. It was 23.04 at the close of aftermarket. But it looks like it just came down just a little bit. But to be honest, it's still a consolidation. So again, following Bitcoin and what it's doing, I feel like, yeah, this breakout could be something else for sure. That could be the potential next level for Bitcoin. So I want to say 72,500. And if it breaks over that, whew, forget about it. All the miners are gonna blast. I couldn't text you already. Said it. Miners should go up because of the Bitcoin increase. Yeah, you're right. You're definitely right about that. Whew. So, shoot, 100K Bitcoin. Imagine that. That means Mara will probably be like at $40 per share. Because remember where Mara was before. Even when Bitcoin was at 69,000 at the last all-time high, Mara was at the highest. No, here we go. Mara was actually at a high of, let's see if I can see it here, $76.83. No, $83.45 at the very top of this candle back in November 9th of 2021. And of course, that's when we had that big rally on the SPY and the markets and all that. 2021. What a year for the markets for sure. But yeah, give that as an example. But to where Mara is right now, and the way this is looking like on the daily chart too as well. It's been respecting over the 200-day SMA, and now we have a situation where Mara looks like it could continue to increase and maybe go up to $24-25 before this week is over. Bitcoin also continues to rally. We do see the 9-day SMA crossing right over in a golden cross position over the 50-day SMA on the daily chart, and having a nice pop on that candle. And if that continues too as well, hopefully if this consolidates and breaks out, then follows with Bitcoin, it can go to 24. Heck, it could even go to 25. So that would probably be a nice opportunity to scalp something, in my opinion, of course. You're your only decision maker of your own money and your investment. So as long as you're playing it safe like that, perhaps that could be the opportunity that you're waiting for. And the same thing goes for CleanSpark. I mean, look at this consolidation throughout this, from mid-February to now. I mean, what a range here. Like, all this is just consolidation with some swings up and down. It's pretty crazy. And it looks like CleanSpark is Also ready for some breakout here. Perhaps $20 too. $20 could be that key target for Clean Spark, and we'll see this later on. Make some moves. All right, so probably gonna be here for like another 15 minutes or so, but I got some things to look at and figure out what the next move is gonna be. Love, peace, and happiness. That's right. Okay. Okay. Zelly. Welcome back to the stream, Zelly. Good morning to you, and rise and shine. Oh my God, it's time for your coffee. Wake up. Drinking straight up and wake up. How's everything with you? What is going on with Zelly? Whew. We're gonna go ahead and check real quick and see what gold and silver is doing. So gold at the moment, wow, it's continuing to make new all-time highs. Gold was at a high of $2,450.10 an ounce as of today. As of today, and can continue, of course, just by looking at that trend. That was crazy. Gold is, oh man, gold is just really kicking, right, Matt K? What's up, bro? Welcome back to the stream. You see this? This is crazy. Look at that. Oh my Lord. And then we have FOMC minutes on Wednesday. Durable goods orders. Okay. So I don't know if you're fully aware of what's going on. I think that even though gold had pulled back temporarily, it looks like it's ready for another leg up for sure. And look at the breakout here. Nice, technically a nice double bottom here for gold. And as you can see, gold is actually trying to retest here at 2430. And I feel like I don't know why. I feel like something is brewing. I feel like gold is gonna pop, and not only just gold but silver. Sweet, like a AMC GME type of situation after, and a couple of other metals like rhodium and palladium and that. Bronze, I believe. But look, yeah, that's silver at almost $32 an ounce. Mondays do suck. I wish Mondays could be fun too. Alright. Giggity, giggity, giggity. Nice how it looks here on the 15-minute chart here for silver. Looks like what it looks like to be Inverse head and shoulders. Wow. If that's the case, yeah, we could see this back to the all-time high here at 3250. Is that 3250? Yeah, 3251 was the high here on Sunday when futures opened. Very interesting for sure. So, speaking of precious metals, we did talk about a few, if I'm not mistaken. Here we was talking about the company First Majestic Silver Corporation. How this is in any ways following silver. It did hit. Let's see. It did hit over $8 during pre-market open. So from $8 all the way to a high of $8.30. And it looks like it could be faced with another breakout too as well. So that'll be nice to see as these developments continue to build on. Right? What is this? Alamos Gold? Ooh. Alamos Gold Inc. Non-energy minerals, precious metals. Was up 0.70%. Interesting. Very nice trend here from the bottom of 1145 and all the way up. Wow. Let's see. I miss my wife, daughter, and puppy. I already know who I miss. I miss so much. I never heard of this company before, Alamos Gold. But it looks like it's still carrying a nice trend for sure to the upside. So if gold pops, I'm pretty sure this can easily reach $18 this year. Let's see the other companies. I think it was Barrick Gold. Barrick Gold. Looks like it's forming a pennant too as well. But yeah, this could break out. A lot of these stocks could definitely favor what's happening with these minor stocks, these precious metals company stocks. PAAS, Pan American Silver, also too as well. This was up 3.27%, and only in the green, so this is nice. 4-hour chart. It had a nice pop too, for sure, from the low of 21.26 to a high of 23.80. Wow, I did not expect that. This is all during pre-market. So I feel like with everything that's happening, precious metals could be the majority, the focus here, and probably getting in before something crazy happens with gold and silver. So that'd be nice. And yeah. And the one thing that I noticed too as well was thanks. Oh, I can go. Oh my god. Oh, okay. I thought it was something else. Yikes. So, love to all. Happy Monday night, and Zoe, happy Tuesday morning. For real. Right. I'm just, I don't know why I feel so sidetracked right now. Thank you. I appreciate that, Mark. Uh, for your positive vibe and for you engaging so much, man. Even though you're driving and everything, I appreciate it. Everything that you do. So yeah, man, for sure. Gotta love that energy. But I was gonna show you here before I go. What happened to most of the regional banks? I don't know if you've noticed, but they were actually coming down close to the end of market day. Like Comerica, here on the hourly, maybe I should go. Let's see, 4. All right, I think it's better to show it on the 4-hour chart here. We will, so I can show you. So I can show you the trends here. What happened as of was that 1:30, 1:30 in the afternoon, something like that. Peace, love, hugs, no kisses though. Can't do that. Only to your wife. only you do that to your wife, not to me. I'm sorry. So from $56, and now it's down to 53.45. For some reason, it took this dive. I think it's better to show it on the hourly. Okay, so on the hourly, every hour candle today was red, super red. Co-America, CMA. Then you had First Horizon, which actually did sort of like the same thing. And then you have Citizens with these hourly candles in the red. Ooh, Trust. I don't know how to say that. Looks like Finland. TFC, also with the same. You got Valley. Deutsche Bank, not so much. Stellar. So for some reason, yeah, only these. Looks like all these regional banks are starting to fall just a little bit. So yeah, I kind of want to think that perhaps maybe we're seeing a fallout here, a sellout. Maybe it's time to look into regional banks. Wow, East West Bancorp here too as well, with a nasty drop from a high of 77, 79 to a low here at the close at 76.70. Wondering what is happening. Yeah, they're all having the same trend. Most of the small banks here, regional banks, all selling off at the same time here. Just looking at the hourly chart. It's crazy. Maybe something to look at after. So what is this? Yeah, what does that mean? Keyhole? Stand keyhole? Gosh, I feel like I hope I'm not saying anything dirty. Yeah, you sure did. Honestly, I didn't really go through a lot of tickers at all. I think I went over like what, 5? Oh Lord. Yeah. I don't know. Sorry. I don't know. let me just check the bigger banks and see. New York Community Bank looks like it's just about at the cusp of breaking, having a nice death cross there. Wells Fargo, wow, Wells Fargo looks that looks nasty too. Wow, even the bigger banks too here. That looks like a more of an uptrend. Oh, TD looks like it wants to fall. Golden Sachs. Oof. Oh, whoa. JP Morgan from 207.95 to 195.40 in one day. Wow. It was literally almost a $10 drop. I wonder what happened there. Citigroup too. A slight drop. Bank of America, but JP Morgan, that really caught my that's a surprise though. It's a massive drop. I wonder what happened there. Yeah, I covered GameStop already. I covered FFIE. I covered PEGI, covered AMC, I covered OCGN, I covered what else did I cover? What else did I cover? What else did I cover? God, yeah, I don't know. I'm out of it, so I just can't really remember all the tickers. Wow. Yeah, I'm out of it. Shoot. But this is definitely a shocker here. Just looking at JP Morgan right now. What a tank. I wonder what happened. Did they have earnings or something? What is this? Wait, what? Oh, wait a minute. Okay. Okay, this is breaking. I did not even see this news at all. Wow. Did you guys hear about that? It says here, once this loads, JP Morgan Chase shares slip after Diamond hints at exit. Wow, what does this mean? Chief Executive Jamie Dimon hinted he may retire sooner than expected. Dimon said at the company's investor day that the timeable for his departure was no longer 5 years. He would not give more detail. When asked about succession plans recently, Dimon has regularly said it was several years off. Dimon also noted at the investor day that the company was not going to make significant share buybacks at the stock's current prices. Wow. Did you hear that last line? The company was not going to make significant share buybacks at the stock's current prices. So after that announcement, also JP Morgan Chase declares common stock dividend. So I declared a quarterly dividend on the outstanding shares of the common stock. But not only that, wow, look at that. They declare a $1.15 dividend. But the news of him exiting earlier was definitely the reason why shares had tanked from 207 all the way down to 195. That is crazy. I wonder if this is just the beginning here, and if JP Morgan is going to continue to tank after hearing that news. Wow. To keep an eye on that. Of course, not actually the price. Right, so. With that being said, yeah, I can't think right now. But also, actually, there's an interesting development. So, GameStop is actually trying to make a little comeback, even though after I did mention that there was a possibility of a Head and Shoulders forming and a breakdown. We're actually holding off here right above $22.50. $22.64 is the current price right now, trading in overnight hours on Robinhood. Only available on Robinhood. I don't think there's any other brokerages that offer 24-hour trading with GameStop. So if it crosses back over the 50-day at 20 to 80, $23. If it goes over $23 and breaks that resistance, then there's hope for GameStop, in my opinion, to continue going up, and eventually $23.50 and so forth, depending on that volatility and the amount of volume that comes into the trading to the stock during trading day. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they'll try to pop this one more time and make those new day highs. Yeah, I think that's the latest right now. I think I'm done. Yeah, right now I'm just a little bit out of it. So I'm gonna just call it early, and I'm gonna say goodnight to everybody for now. Damn, I'm sorry. I'm gonna go ahead and exit out. Stance at 80 cents. No, wait, what are you talking about? I haven't looked yet. Tell me GME went to 80 and if I went to under $1. Real cry. Well, FFIA closed. Christ. All right, you guys. Okay. Hold on. Wait. Uh-oh. Coming back to show you what the hell is going on with. Did I eat yet? Yeah, I ate. I ate chicken Alfredo, pasta. I ate a good plate. Yeah, that's FFIA right there. Closed at 180, so it has potential to go to $2 maybe. If it fails to hit over $2, I think it'll come back down and drop a lot more. What would it sound if William went to Chipotle to order a Big Mac? Oh, all right. You guys have a Big Mac here. Oh, this is Chipotle. Oh wow, you guys really changed. You really changed this place a lot. Me and Lucky would always come here and always order a Big Mac, and I'd give Lucky my little Big Mac, and he would love it. He would love chewing it all the time. Yeah, he's a very good boy. Yeah, I always treat him well, and I give him some of my milkshake and shake it really good. Yeah, so wow. Was that a burrito? Oh, okay. All right. I don't eat burritos. I only eat Lucky's burrito. Anyway, that's it for the stream. Native Gamer, thank you, buddy. I appreciate it. And I know I'm just a little out of it. I just need some more rest and stuff. So yeah, and if there's any other type of developments, if you want to share it on the stream, and we'll talk about it, and then I'll come back tomorrow night. Lucky loves my special sauce. God. And yeah, that's it. And that's it. We'll see if anything else crazy happens tomorrow, hopefully. And just again, just to keep an eye on what's going on with regional banks, with precious metals, oil. Something is going, I don't know, something happening right now. And you got FOMC minutes on Wednesday at 2:00 p.m. So just be aware. And yeah, thank you for taking the time out of your night, morning to join me in this quick stream. Virtually not long enough, but yeah. Thank you. You guys have a wonderful evening, a great night, and hopefully we have a better tomorrow. Always. All right, y'all. Much love. Love, peace, happiness, health, and wealth. Like Mark R says. Big hearts. Thank you to Blue 5, Mark R, Barbara, Native, Matt K, Stan Keyhole, Elongated Popsicle, and Enzelli. Thank you. Yeah, so I'll catch you in the next stream. Guys, thank you, and take care.